Hi. Remember when we were taking Aston spiraling massage for fascial integration, I talked about where I really had this big aha about I didn't have to move differently at the table and in my everyday life. And it really gave me a place to practice the Aston mechanics for body workers, the foundation of what sets up the swirling technique and its effectiveness. And I'd like to just share with you here today in the kitchen, because it's a great way to practice how I think about it. So we did a little bit of this exercise. I like to call it connectorcise, because these don't really feel like exercises, but they are here for our improvement and our vitality and presence. And really, we want to bring presence to my practices. I want to bring presence to my practice and to my everyday life. So I can just do a little bit of standing arcing, transfer my weight from side to side. We worked on swirling through the front of the feet, really getting a sense of the body going forward, because we're used to being back and down. And in the Aston spiraling paradigm, we're initiating with forward and up, but also we can be too far forward if we have rib thrust. That can, and then our body has to start to compensate for it in different ways. So this is a practice for neutral, coming forward, up and over. And you can go back through my YouTube channel, Lisa Hammett, and I think there's definitely different practices of standing arcing. And the idea here is what we tend to do is we tend to pull up. That gives us a sense of possibly good posture. I was talking to somebody else yesterday. They enjoy the feeling of being straight and aligned, but they were actually held up. So I can put my hands on my body to give me a little bit of feedback. Breathe in, push the ground away, connect to the stars, come back, feel the support of the earth. Then we transferred our weight, leaned, rocked back, came back, brought one hand up, brought the other hand up, and then we started to work with rotation. And that's another unique aspect of the spiraling massage, is the rotation. So how do I take that to my cooking, let's say? So this is my place where I'm practicing rotation. I can come back, I can put another little standing arcing in, push off my feet, come over. But I'm not standing still and doing things. I'm feeling the weight transfer through my body. Another concept we work with is going past. If I go here versus if I go past and come back, it keeps me long and buoyant. And ground reaction force can come up through the center of mass of my pelvis. Now, most of us are bending over more. So I'll let that work a little bit. Go down, go up, go over, go down, go up. Swirling down to the dishwasher. This could maybe be a little bit more of the move that we use when we bend over. But it's a whole body movement coming from the ground to the stars, gravity, ground reaction force. And the more I go back in and read Judith's work and Judith's writing, I picked up something the other day about vitality and presence, and these don't feel like exercises in the traditional sense, but they can be fresh and new. And she talked about what the healing is, the healing through posture and alignment in the Aston mechanics paradigm and the Aston paradigm, is returning to this relationship of gravity and ground reaction force and how it moves through us. It pumps, it connects to the nervous system, it reminds us of, for me, joy and freedom and fun. And oftentimes when I just get in a really nice connection, there's this pleasure sensation that wafts over my nervous system. So it's pleasurable as well. So how do we take the Aston mechanics, the Aston paradigm? How do we get better at it in our practice? Because oftentimes we don't, my clients will tell I'm practicing. I've heard that before. It's like, well, it is a practice, and it is a movement practice. Doing body work is a movement practice, not just hunker down, stack the joints up, and push on the tissue. It's a movement practice. That's what the Aston mechanics gives us, because giving treatments can and should feel as good as getting them. And if we're having aches and pains and different things, it's not this simple, but it is definitely about our body usage and how we're using our body every day and at the table. And love to hear from you. If you have any questions, please reach out. Okay.